Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toys Capades channel in Malaysia. I'm looking at more vintage Thundercats today, and up for review is the evil mutant S-SLITHE. I like how S-SLITHE doesn't have such a literal and obvious name, unlike the rest of the mutants like Jackalman, Vultureman, and Monkeyan. In fact, being a reptile, he's named under a species trait to slither. Yeah, they could have named him something like Lizardman or Reptilio, but no, they didn't. Now, as you can see from the original packaging card for the 1985 Series 1 SLITHE figure from LJN Toys, he's actually named S-SLITHE, with two S's in the front, making him sound even more slithery and slimy. What I really appreciate about the Evil Mutants action figures is that all of them have very different molds. Every character is individual, and S-SLITHE is the smallest of them all. But S-SLITHE is also the leader of the Evil Mutants, and as Master Yoda said, size matters not. The sculpt on S-SLITHE is frankly just phenomenal. The work on the face in particular is incredible for an 80s era toy product. The whole thing just pops. And speaking of popping, that left eye looks like it's about to bulge right out of its socket. But, it's another one of those unique design touches that really make this figure stand out. The high quality work on this figure makes S-SLITHE the absolute standout among all the mutant figures in the line. The detailing is just exquisite. Okay, there's a lot going on here with the spikes on his back all the way down to his large lizard tail. And the overall look of his skin really has that texture of something that's just reptilian and scaly. S-SLITHE's head is positioned at a downward angle, and the neck joint tends to pop out a bit after moving it around, making you able to spin it around, spin his head around. But this is not an action feature, alright? Anyway, you can just sort of like pop the whole joint back in and get the head to turn around tightly again after that. Now, even with his unique sculpt, the figure still retains the usual 5 points of articulation. However, though you can bend him at the hips for a seated position, the tail on his back kinda obstructs this a bit. Anyway, with a bit of creativity, you can probably find a way to work around this, right? Now, I like how they hit the lever for the Battlematic arm action smoothly among the spikes here so it doesn't stick out like it normally does. Now, this triggers the arm action, and while a lot of the Thundercats action figures have action in only the right arm, S-SLITHE has it in both the right and left arms. So he's got double the fury and double the intensity. You could also have him in running mode like he's late for an appointment with Mumra. So, the Lord of the Thundercats, Lion-O. Ha ha! Looks to me like you're a lion on the job. Get it? Yes! Yes! Now die! 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 Right, so the classic interpretation of S-SLITHE has turned up in a few modern day action figures. One of the more interesting ones has been the Funko Savage World Thundercats series. But somehow I couldn't really get into this version of S-SLITHE because he kind of looked too fit and slim. Where's the reptile belly, man? Then we also had the Kenner-styled reaction figure. This figure was overpowered by the artwork, I think. Also, you'll notice that for the modern updates, S-SLITHE is just SLITHE and not S-SLITHE. There's a bit of a subtle name change there, if you guys noticed. Then we of course have the Super 7 Ultimates S-SLITHE figure, the be-all and end-all of S-SLITHE action figures. I mean, anytime you get one of these Ultimates in there, it's just a premium deal that outclasses everything else. But having said all that, I still believe that this version of S-SLITHE from the 1980s, the original S-SLITHE action figure from LJN, is still one of the all-time best adaptations of an action figure from an original cartoon source. So hey, let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know what you guys think of the classic S-SLITHE action figure. Did you ever own him? Let me know if you collect the Thundercats toys. And I'll catch all of you guys again real soon with more content. Thank you.